Next, we have an A24 horror movie called Undertone, or as the internet will have you believe, the scariest movie you will ever hear. Chill. Just chill out. Now, is it the scariest movie of the year, the scariest movie that's ever been made in the history of horror movies? No, it's not even close to that. Is it a decent horror movie that tries something different through sound design? I will give it that. If it wants to take that accolade, I will give it that accolade. But other than that, it's a very, very simple horror movie that follows all the horror movie tropes. The only thing about this movie that's a bit different is the sound design. The plot of this movie is that you have two podcasters that podcast for about 5 to 7 minutes at a time. Who does that? I don't know what kind of podcasting system that is, but that's what they do in the movie. Whatever.
That doesn't make sense.
One who you see on screen played by Nina Kiri, and one who is off screen who phones in every time they have to talk about a podcast for 5 minutes. And they are sent links to this occurrence that is happening at somebody's house, and one of them wants to debunk it as a hoax, and the other one kind of believes it. And in that plot, you have a movie that's pretty good if you had headphones on. I was watching this movie at home with my surround sound that's pretty good, but I kept on thinking if I was watching this movie with headphones or like proper Sony or Sennheiser or Apple Max headphones, I think it would have been better than just watching it at home, or in the theater it would have been good. But as I was watching it, the scares in this movie or the sound design in this movie would hit so well if you were wearing headphones. Other than that, there's not much to this movie. There's not much horrific things happening where I would go, oh my God, it's creeping me out. Oh my God, look at that scene. There wasn't even one of those scenes. Every horrific thing that happens is a horror movie trope you have seen 1,000 times. If you're going into this movie trying to look for something new, I don't think it's there. But if you're one of those people that watches movies on your laptops and you're watching it with your headphones, I think this movie might creep up a little bit higher than most people. For a one-time watch, I had some fun, but overall, I wouldn't say I would ever put it on again. Even if one of my friends said, I heard about this movie Undertone, I'm like, skip that. There's so much better movies out there. And the only positive I can give it is the only positive most people are giving it is that while you're watching it, the sound design does really get to you sometimes. And to give it a rating, I'd say it's serviceable at best with a touch of bland, boring, and forgettable. Just a touch. So 90% serviceable, 10% bland, boring, and forgettable. But if you like your horror movies simple with not much to it, it's a serviceable horror movie. I just thought it was a little bland, boring, and forgettable.